Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Speculation series. So in this series we have been going over DLC concepts for Planet Zoo that maybe are not as realistic as some other ones, but are just more fun to speculate about. And we've done quite a few of them in the last few weeks. Going over the packs we've done so far in the series, we've done Chinese Animal Pack, Nocturnal Animal Pack, Coastal Pack, Latin America Pack, Evergreen Animal Pack, which was last week's, and we are now with the new one, which is the Drylands Animal Pack. This is basically a play off of the Arid Animal Pack, and I think the main reason for this is because the Arid Animal Pack missed a lot of good species for desert animals, and it has made it up a couple times, like giving us the baboon in a later pack, but there is still a lot of potential for a desert pack. So this is basically what that is. Again, kind of like a basic, like a more broader topic and a less unique one, but I felt like it should be included in this one regardless. So we're gonna start with our thing here. Again, we have our Canva page here like we always do, and you can see quite clearly our headliner for the pack is our beautiful rock hyrax, and then in the background here we have another character here that is foreshadowing what the upcoming roster is. So let's get back to the top here and let's get to reading. Let's read what we got here. Things are heating up, so grab your sunblock and water and get ready for the Planet Zoo Drylands Animal Pack. Explore dunes of great lengths and the sands of the burning deserts to find some incredible creatures. This pack brings your guests up close and personal to a range of species that call these hot climates home. Meet a wide range of animals that call these harsh drylands their home. Come face to face with the menacing and territorial honey badger. Meet the delicate yet curious rock hyrax, sticking close with its colony. Or look up to the high desert rocks to find the impressive Aoudad, or Barbary sheep. Alongside these new animals, you'll be able to immerse yourself in a brand new campaign scenario where you will be in charge of converting an old Arabian village into a bustling zoo. Use your budget wisely when making renovations to the village to have money remaining to buy your animals and take care of them. Make steady progress in your park to impress monthly investors visiting your zoo. So this one, I always try to do something unique with the campaign scenarios, because obviously they can be very boring every time, if they're just in the same thing, make a cool zoo in this environment and then you're done. I always want to make something unique about them, and this one I actually had a decently really cool idea, and it kind of builds off of what the Arid Pack did with the whole broken down village, but I added a new kind of thing to it, or at least I think it's new. I don't play the campaign scenarios honestly, so alright, anyway. So we got our actual announced trailer here. Again, it's not actually a thing, and in fact I removed the red YouTube play button just to make it less convincing, and also because it was distracting from the image in the background. But we've got our rock hyrax here again, looking very adorable. Alright, so let's read about the meat and bones of this pack, the animals. 8 stunning new animals. Come face to face with exciting new additions such as the adorably stunning rock hyrax, also referred to as the rock rabbit, which is something I didn't know, due to its love of perching at high ledges. The intimidating honey badger with its vibrant color patterns, or meet the stunningly talented Aoudad climbing to fierce heights. Watch the colorful and powerful predator that is the secretary bird, as well as the graceful blackbutt grazing among the grasslands. Head further on down to Australia to find the elusive Parenti, or meet the unique yellow-footed rock wallaby hopping along the humid cliff sides. Finally, meet the impressive pancake tortoise, our exhibit animal for this pack. So yeah, I feel like this would be a really strong roster if you just look at the picture roster here, just in case you don't know what some of these look like. You got our rock hyraxes, which are adorable. Aoudad, very requested. Honestly, none of these are really that oddballs, because they except for maybe the wallaby. But all of these are pretty requested among the community. I feel like this would be a fan favorites kind of pack, and I would not complain if we got this next year in a pack, but probably not. Honey badger, secretary bird. I feel like the MVPs of this pack would definitely be the secretary bird and probably the Aoudad, honestly, or the honey badger. I don't know, it really could go any way. I feel like the honey badger would probably resonate with more casual audiences because it is an iconic species, especially out of these. But anyway, let's get back to our cool campaign scenario. Actually, I should say hot campaign scenario. Feel the heat not just with the animals, but with a new, challenging campaign scenario. In this campaign, you end up stranded in an old, abandoned Arabian village. Your challenge? Transform this run-down village into a bustling zoo. Only left with the materials found in the village and a very small budget, your job is to turn a rundown village with a lot of potential into a functional zoo. Work hard to get as much done as possible each month to impress investors that will visit the zoo each month. The better an impression you make on them, the better the chance of them giving you money to upgrade your zoo even more. So this investor part was the main thing I wanted to add. I know that in the Arid Pack you had a challenge, I believe, that was turn this village into a better like an actual functioning zoo. In this one, it's kind of the same thing, but you have a very limited budget. I don't know if you had a limited budget in the last one or in the Arid campaign, but I wanted to introduce this idea of investors so that way because they do more than just like rank your zoo. They should do more than just rank your zoo. Investors actually give money to zoos to get them to let them build more in the future. Like it's just like how zoos work with the government to like work with other teams and stuff for construction and like how to what like land properties and stuff. This is what I kind of tried to emulate with this, working with investors and the government to see if they can get more money. Obviously we can't go into like construction and like the details of that, but just as something as simple as like giving more money each month to like make a better impression. And then maybe if your zoo is doing poorly, you lose money or you just don't get any more. But I think this could be really interesting for a campaign scenario. I know most people look at these pack rosters for the animals, but I didn't want to come up with something interesting for the campaign scenario. But yeah, that's overall what I gotta say. We went over the animals, we went over the campaign scenario. Let me know down below if you would actually find this pack interesting. I don't intend to go with these packs as like saying like, if this is the last pack, what would you feel like? Because obviously being the last pack will be very hard on people because there's like a lot of animals people want. Everyone has their own favorites, but I just try to make this series like in general, would you be satisfied with it? Almost think of it as like a Planet Zoo 2 kind of like pack. If we got this in the future, last pack or not, what would you feel like? What would you be satisfied with? Would you replace any of these animals with something else that I maybe missed? I know there's a lot of desert animals. Desert animals are very wide represented. And also, I need more inspiration for new episodes of this series because I am running out. We've done about 6 of these episodes and I just need a bit more inspiration. I do have a couple more packs to go, but if you have any more ideas of what kind of packs you would like to see, please let me know down below in the comments. I always love to read the comments, and in fact after this video I'll probably look at comments from the other episodes to get some inspiration for the next episode of the series. Anyway, speaking of that, I should wrap things up. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you would do to this pack, if you would be satisfied with it, if you would change anything about it. Let me know what kind of packs you want to see going forward or what packs you recommend for the series, and I will make it a reality possibly. Hit the subscribe button please if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.